Finally, we are out of the library and on the top floor. Look at this view, Elise. Oh, wow, Natalie. This is the rooftop terrace? It is absolutely incredible. I can see the whole city from here. I told you it was a good idea. The air is so fresh up here. It is much better than the quiet library. I agree. I love books, but I love the sun and the wind more. Let's find a table near the edge. I want to see the canals. Look, that small table over there is free. Let's sit down. Perfect. Now I am very thirsty and a little bit hungry. What can we order? Let's look at the menu. It is all in Dutch and English. That is very helpful for us. I want a large latte with oat milk and maybe a small snack. I think I will have a black coffee and a piece of that famous Dutch apple pie we talked about before. Wait, did we not bake an apple pie in episode 8? Yes, we did, but I want to compare ours with the professional one from this cafe. That is a very good excuse to eat more cake, Natalie. I like the way you think. Learning English is hard work, Elise. We need sugar for our brains. You are right. Look at the harbor over there. There are so many big ships and small boats. That is the River. It is a very important part of Amsterdam. Those big ships are going to the North Sea. The North Sea? Is it cold there? Yes, it is usually very cold and windy, but today the weather is perfect. It is 20 degrees. 20 degrees is perfect for a light jacket. I am happy I wore my orange hoodie today. It is your favorite color. It matches the Dutch spirit. It does. Natalie, look at the houses down there. Why are they so narrow and tall? That is a very good question. In the past, people paid taxes based on the width of their houses, so they built them very narrow but very deep and tall. That is very clever. But how do they move furniture inside? The stairs must be very small. Look closely at the top of the houses. Do you see those metal hooks? Yes, I see them. Every house has a hook at the top. Why? They use a rope and those hooks to pull furniture up and through the windows. That is amazing. Imagine moving a big sofa through a window on the 4th floor. It is a very Dutch tradition. You see it everywhere in the old city center. I am learning so much today, not just English, but history too. That is the best way to learn. Now, let's practice our ordering skills. The waiter is coming. Oh, okay, let me try. Hello, can I have one large oat milk latte and a bottle of sparkling water, please? And I would like a black coffee and one slice of apple pie, please. Did I say that correctly, Natalie? You were perfect. You used can I have and please. That is very polite. I feel more confident every day. At the beginning of our trip, I was afraid to speak. I remember, in the first episode, you were very quiet at the airport. I was so nervous. I thought my English was terrible. Your English was never terrible, Elise. You just needed practice. Speaking is like a muscle. You must use it every day to make it strong. That is a very good analogy. My English muscle is getting very strong now. I can see that. You are even making jokes in English now. I am. Look, the coffee is here. It smells delicious. And look at my cake. It has a lot of whipped cream on top. Can I try a small piece, just for research? Of course. Here, take a bite. It is good, but I think our homemade pie was better. I agree. Ours had more cinnamon. Exactly. Natalie, what is our plan for tomorrow? Tomorrow is a surprise, but I will give you a hint. It involves a lot of wind and very big wooden wings. A windmill! We are finally going to see a windmill. Yes, we are going to Zandseeskans. It is a beautiful village with many historical windmills. I am so happy. I want to take 1,000 pictures. We can take pictures, but we must also learn the vocabulary for the machines inside the windmills. Oh, more study work? Just a little bit. It is interesting, I promise. Okay, I trust you. Let's enjoy this coffee and this magnificent view first. Cheers to that, Elise, to friendship and to learning English. Cheers, Natalie, to our Dutch adventure.